Hi, welcome to the Jeff and Jerry Show. My name is Jeff. I'm the borough manager of Mount Pleasant, and my co-host Jerry, who again is looking down on us, and he would enjoy this show because it's another show about food. So today we are at McDonald's in Mount Pleasant, and McDonald's has been a staple of our community for many years. And I had met these two. I met their grandfather and their father years ago. And so today we're going to talk to them, talk a little bit about their family, about their dad, and learn a little bit more about the background of McDonald's and maybe even go in the kitchen and I'm going to create a sandwich. So I want to introduce our first guest is
Mike Delligatti and my son Christian Delligatti.
Okay. So this is the second and third generation of McDonald's as far as this franchise is concerned, right?
Well, it's really second generation. Christian's learning about the business.
So you're the second generation.
Yes.
And it was your dad who bought the franchise, right? Or worked for McDonald's. How did he own the franchise then, or how did that work?
No, he started off with a car hop place on McKnight Road. And he went to a restaurant show they had in Chicago. It was a really big restaurant show, and it was the only time that McDonald's had a booth at the restaurant show. And he happened to stop by, and he thought that he could do better on his paper, like cups and lids and things if he bought a franchise. And so with he and his partner John Sweeney, they ended up buying the development rights for southwestern Pennsylvania at that point, and not knowing that about McDonald's or anything. This was 1955, 56. And then they opened their first restaurant in 1957 on McKnight Road.
McKnight Road.
First McDonald's in Pennsylvania.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
And then once he got that established, he decided to branch out and buy more area.
Well,
just had the area.
Well, he had to keep developing. So McDonald's would come and look at locations, and it was funny at the time. They would say that they're building McDonald's here and there, and my dad. They said they had one going in Miami at the time, and so he was down in Miami looking for it. It wasn't there.
Is that right?
It wasn't there yet. I mean, that's just the way things were. If you think in the 50s and the 60s, you can look on your phone right now and figure out anything. You remember how big the world was?
Yeah.
Even at my time, especially your time, but
What's that mean? I don't know.
But the world is so much smaller.
So, did he encourage you to get into the business with him?
No,
how did that work?
He always wanted me to do whatever I wanted to do, much like Christian or my other son James. And then I have a brother's been in the business for years and years, and his family is in.
What was your first job at McDonald's for your dad?
Well, not for my dad. I worked for the husband of the young lady was just with us moments ago.
Is that right?
He was my boss in Harmerville.
What was your first job?
Oh, a grill cook. You
were the grill cook?
Yeah. Yeah.
So you came in highly recommended?
Well, I don't know about highly, but certainly it was interesting, and things were a lot different as they are. Everything changes.
Yeah.
In this company, everything changes a lot.
So, Christian.
Yes.
You're going to follow in your dad's footsteps? You hope
Maybe.
to?
I love it. It's definitely an interesting place to be, and it's definitely an interesting restaurant idea, and it's fun. I like it a lot. I mean, I followed in his footsteps when I was younger in high school. I mean, he had me working behind the grills and working every sort of station. It was fun. You got to see all these different crazy orders, all these different people coming in and enjoying it. Like we were just talking there used to be a group of guys that would hang out at the Cranberry store from the crack of dawn, like 6 or 7, hang out all the way out until lunchtime. They would eat their lunch, then hang out for another couple of hours or two, and then they all leave.
McDonald's seems to be a gathering place in a lot of communities. People come to McDonald's and spend a long time, whether it's breakfast or a cup of coffee or
Right.
just socializing. They've established that. And years ago, really McDonald's was centered around children because you had the play areas and you had Ronald as your mascot. You still may, but it's not the forefront anymore. McDonald's has innovated and developed into more of a, I don't even know what you would call the concept now. It's more adult, I guess.
I think they're trying to get an adult feel, but for families as well.
Yeah.
You know, and if you look at trends of things and kids are way more adults, 12, 13, 14 year olds, they're way more adult these days. And certainly they want to, feel like an adult, be treated. But, it's still good to get a Happy Meal once in a while.
It is.
Right?
Now, do you still have the mascot, Ronald McDonald?
He will always be around. You can never.
But he's not in the forefront like
he's
he
not
used to
in
be.
the forefront as much. Yeah, he's taking a break.
Well, things go around in cycles.
He's been
sometimes.
hard at work.
He has been. A lot of hamburgers, huh?
Yeah, that's right.
Whenever you look at the COVID and how it's affected fast food in any restaurant, how has it changed McDonald's?
Well, I think that certainly from an employee aspect to a customer, nobody was sure, of what to do, right? And things were changing daily, and everybody has a mask on, and we're afraid to touch each other. We were afraid to do lots of things. And I think, to the credit of McDonald's Corporation, they went ahead and just came up with a whole laundry list of, we're going to do this to keep our crew safe, to keep our customers safe. And we didn't know if we were going to be open. We thought we were going to close. We didn't know how long this was going
And
to
you
go
had
on.
just remodeled a lot of the stores.
A
haven't
lot
you?
of them for lots of money, and then you're only halfway open.
Yeah.
But we were lucky to stay open, and we did provide a lot of support for police and fire and people that could get something to eat on the fly.
So speaking of that,
Yeah,
takeout, it's amazing to me
right.
how it's become so acceptable now. And it's really become the way of going to fast food restaurants is go through the takeout line.
Right.
Do you see that continuing, or is that going to be just a trend?
Or
Are they developing stores for more takeouts, more takeout lanes, and what are they doing?
So I think it's involved to a couple of things. One is delivery, right? You can dial up on your phone to the McDonald's app and order what you want and have it delivered through a third-party service like DoorDash. For around here, it would probably be DoorDash. And then if you were to go out in your car, and you could order on the app, and we could bring it out to you. And the cool thing, if you download the app, the McDonald's app, it has lots of specials that you wouldn't see other places. And you could sit in your car, dial it up, pay for it, just put the credit card in. You can pay for it right there. And it's like having a drive-through, but you just pull on the lot and
You bring it out.
Yeah, and also there's little numbers on the table. You could order up in the restaurant, and they'll bring it out to you.
Or you can actually go stand in line.
You can
Right?
pick it up. Right, you can pick it up at the counter. So I think that's evolving.
I need you to get me.
Nice and easy.
I need you to get me that app. I have a hard time.
Real nice.
You
and
change
easy.
the apps every once in a while, huh? They
They update.
update. You got to
update.
sort of. I mean, I'm not good at that, but today I'll look. So one last question,
Yeah.
Christian. Being someone who might get into the business, Do you ever give your dad ideas and him say, that's dumb?
All the time.
Yeah? Does he listen to you?
Yeah, every once in a while. He definitely hears out everything, but, you know, it's fun.
Okay.
It's fun to always bounce off ideas with
Well,
have the ability to
speaking of ideas, would you mind if we go into the kitchen, look at some of the way you guys do things? I mean, it is amazing. And then would you allow maybe me and Dave to create a sandwich?
Sure.
Because your dad, you know, being in here, your dad has inspired me. He created the Big Mac, and I'm not saying I'm going to create the Big Mac. Obviously, I'm not, okay, unless, boy, we hit on something good.
You might make the Big Jeff.
We might make the Big Jeff, or, you know, the Big J&J.
Yeah.
But if you could let us create a couple of sandwiches, I'd appreciate it.
Sure.
And then you could let me know how it is, and maybe I'll even serve one of your guests at the window. Does that sound good?
Are you sure you can do that?
I'm going to learn from the best.
All right.
Okay? So stay tuned. We're going to be in the kitchen, and we're going to see some of these ideas. Okay, so Mike, this is where we start?
Yep.
Okay.
So we're gonna. What kind of bun would you like for your creation? Do you have like a little split bun?
No. Where's the biggest bun you have?
You want a Big Mac bun?
Yeah. We'll do the Big Mac. You're going to show me how to make a Big Mac.
All right.
Because I'm telling you, I'm getting inspired by your father.
That's it. So I'm gonna use this toaster for a while. So maybe that one.
So this is that automation that McDonald's is well known for, right?
Yeah. Does that go in there? There we
Yep.
go. We'll put that in there.
So the Big Mac bun is a top, a bottom, and that middle layer that doesn't have any top
It's a
and bottom.
club. It's like the golf club.
Okay.
Boom.
So how long does it take to go through here?
You know, I'm going to say about that long.
Let me think about that. So I understand. So we need
I would
these,
say
right?
it's probably 15 seconds, 17 seconds. Yep. And then we're going to take this guy, right, which is the crown.
This is the club.
And that's the club. We'll put him on top of there.
And then we need the top.
And then the bottom, right?
Okay.
Are we making a Big Mac, or you want to make?
We're gonna make a Big Mac first.
All right, Big Mac first. All right, so we're gonna go a shot of this on here and a shot of this on there. It's really pretty easy. Just pick and boom, boom. There you go.
Well,
all right.
Little messy on the side, but
That's a little messy.
That's close.
Then we're gonna have like a little bit of onions, boom, and then on the bottom, right?
Is that good?
Yeah, it's perfect. Then we're gonna go lettuce.
Now I like to.
You gotta have some lettuce on.
I don't like to put too much though, but is that good?
Right. Well, a little more.
Okay. Okay.
All right. Then 2 pickles up here on
the club part.
Yep, club part. Right, and then we got a sliced cheese right there. Boom. Then we're coming over here.
So the hamburger melts the cheese.
Right.
Okay.
It will. And then we've got, so we use 10 to 1. There's a good one. So I'll take one of these, 2 of these, right? See these patties? We go like that. Boom.
Okay, we got.
Then you lift the whole guy like this, right? Put him on top, and then we set this guy on top.
Now,
Boom.
the special sauce is the only thing you use on the Big Mac.
Special sauce, yeah. And
Okay.
then we push it right into there.
Okay, so now it goes over here, and they see the order.
Right.
And then they pack the order right here.
Pack the order there.
Okay.
And then we'll go back and want to try to do your creation.
Okay, so
So what are we thinking?
I'm thinking, not the Big Mac bun,
Okay.
but the next biggest size.
All right. So maybe
Is that the quarter pounder?
Quarter pounder.
We're going to do the quarter pounder size.
Right.
So we're gonna put it in the oven
We're
with
gonna
the toaster.
toast it all up.
How do you like my assistant here? He's doing a good job, is he or not?
Am I a keeper?
Yeah, I think you'll make it in this business. Now,
All right, let's say a big box, right?
Oh, yeah.
Give me a big. So, quarter pounder with cheese. There's a double quarter. That's
Okay.
gotta be a little taller.
Now, I'm thinking about doing
Yeah.
a double.
All right, double. What are we doubling?
Well, I think we're doubling the burger.
Okay.
Okay, to start with. Is that okay?
You sure?
This will be a $20 sandwich when I'm done with it. Now
So
we're not
are
going
we
to do
having
any
any-
onion.
We doing any ketchup
We're
or
going
mustard?
to do ketchup and mustard.
Ketchup. All right. So we have ketchup. We'll give it a. You just kind of hold this and give it a squirt. We just do.
That's okay. That's okay.
It jumped out at
I
us.
know.
All right.
That was
All right.
easier than the other one. That
Yeah.
automation is pretty good.
Yep. Not bad. This one's a little lighter. That's probably good right there. All right.
Okay. Now I don't want to put any onions on it.
All right. You're no onion.
No, we're going to do a little bit of lettuce on the bottom,
Right.
and I'm going to do no pickle.
No pickle.
No, we're going to put the pickle on the side if they want it. And I'm going to do,
A couple of pieces of cheese.
yeah, we're going to do a layer of cheese on the bottom,
Right.
and then I want to put the
Put a
burgers,
burger, and then we'll put another layer
yeah.
in.
Is that
And then
good?
another one.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
Can I do
good.
that?
We like that.
Okay.
All right. So we're gonna find quarter pounder meat.
Well,
Oh, we gotta make it fresh. That's right. We make quarter pounders.
well,
to order.
how about if I do a double? Should I do quarter pounder
Yeah.
or should I do the smaller ones and just add more?
I think we should do the big one.
Okay.
The good one.
Now let's go all out.
Let's go all out. Give me, how many patties you want?
3.
We're gonna do 3. All right. They're coming back. They're coming over. Here we go. Coming in hot. We're thinking like one there,
Yeah.
and you're gonna. Here, I'll let you administer the. And then we'll
Put
take.
another piece of cheese.
Right. Bum.
Okay. And
Yeah.
then
And another one.
Oop.
Oop. Cheese. And then close her up.
close her up.
So let's try that one, and then we'll
Okay.
come back.
And we'll come back. Okay, so Mike and Christian, we're going to unveil the double. Okay? Now I'm going to cut it so everybody gets a chance for a try of this. Mike, just relax. I know you're excited.
I am excited.
So you're gonna keep the name double, or are you gonna switch it to McJim or?
Well, it all depends what kind of royalty I get. If I, I'm going to save a little piece here for Dave, our camera guy.
You got it.
Oh yeah.
So, does anybody want to
Yeah.
grab their section here?
Wow.
Oh.
All right.
Well.
That's all right. Yeah, let me hold.
Yeah, I should do a better job cutting.
There
Well,
we go.
all
Wow.
right.
How's that look so far?
Looks pretty good.
Looks pretty big.
It does look big. You know, your dad said we're going to go big or not at all.
There we go.
Okay,
Thank you.
you ready?
Ready, set, go.
It is juicy.
Yeah.
I think you might be on to something.
Not hard to eat, is it? Not messy. Put together good. It's like a diner. It's like that guy on Diner.
Oh, yeah.
The blend of the food tastes good. The complements the cheese. How's that sound?
Sounds great.
Yeah. The lettuce is just enough to mix with the flavors. Okay. Well, I don't know how far it's going to go, but I know the rest of it will go down pretty good. And Dave, I saved a piece for you. So you want to do one more?
We can do one more.
I got another idea. We're going to make it a sweet, savory chicken sandwich.
All right.
Okay? So stay tuned for the last idea of the day. Okay, so this segment, you know, with the last segment, I kept it very calm and, you know, I did a double. I'm going to go a little bit overboard, right, Mike?
That's right.
And Christian's all excited. That's why he's in this one. We're now going to create a crazy, wild sandwich that I'm sure you'll like. So we're going to start off because I'm very conscientious about carbs.
Right.
We're going to have no bun on this one.
No bun.
No bun. So we're going to do an apple pie on the bottom. And I'm going to call this the sweet, savory chicken.
Sweet and savory.
Okay? And then we're going to put a layer of cheese. And probably, do you think we should just do one layer of cheese, Mike?
I think
Christian?
that's probably pretty good.
What do you think? Just one layer?
I think one layer is good.
Okay. And what do you think about some kind of a sauce?
Condiments? That'd be up to you.
Well, I don't want to ruin the flavor of the apples.
I think
So
the
what
apple's
complements,
gonna be
you think
pretty
that would
good.
be enough?
I think it's going to be
So then we're going to put this over top,
Right.
Look at that.
and I'm showing you the first ever sweet and savory chicken in the world, and probably maybe on the menu at McDonald's in about 30 years from now. Okay, so now we're going to go try this one, right? And we're going to go back and finish up. Sound good?
Sounds good.
Sounds like a plan.
Okay, so we're back for the final segment, and this is the sweet and savory chicken. As I told you before in the kitchen, we're going to go take it one step higher. But now Christian has even plussed it, and we have hot cake syrup to add to it. So what I think we're going to do is we're going to do a dipper idea.
I like that idea.
Okay, so rather than put it all over the place right now.
No double dipping.
No double. Well, no, that's a problem. That's right. So another $1 for each one of these, and it'll be good to go. So what we'll do is open this up real quick, and you're going to try it without the syrup.
Yeah, I'm gonna try one without and one with.
Okay.
Actually,
Mike,
I'm just gonna go for it.
Mike, are you going all the way, or are you?
I'm going to go all the way.
Okay. So first, we're going to take a bite of it without the syrup. Not bad, huh?
That's pretty good.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Nice chicken. Apple makes a compliment to it. Now I'm going to add.
Dip the other side that you didn't bite, or maybe just pour it.
Just
Yeah, just pour it.
We'll try it more.
Be a little drizzle.
We'll drizzle. Oh, yeah.
It's cloudy with a chance of syrup.
The syrup gives it a little bit more moisture to it.
Mm-hmm.
A little bit more flavory. I think, I'll tell you right now, I think it's a winner.
I do too. What are you gonna call this one?
The sweet and savory chicken with syrup on the side.
There we go.
How about
I
that?
like it.
Sounds good.
Well, I hope you enjoyed the show. First of all, you're not going to find two nicer owners of a business than Mike and his son Christian. I want to thank them for letting us come in, take over their kitchen, and create some sandwiches that I want to have fun at doing. McDonald's has been a community staple for many years in a lot of communities in our viewing area. So go to McDonald's. How many locations do you own?
We have 19.
19. Well, if you find one owned by M&J.
Right.
M&J
management.
Ask them for the double.
Uh-oh, you're gonna get in trouble now.
No. Any last words, Mike?
Nope. Just come on out. Try our new app. We have lots of smoothies and cold drinks for the summer.
Yeah, we just sort of touched the. Maybe we'll come back and do some more later at some other time. Christian?
It was a pleasure having you. That's all I got to say.
Okay, well, I
It was a
enjoyed
blast.
being here. I always like to do these kind of shows. David, I'll get you a sandwich. Don't worry. I got an in with the guys, okay? So for the Jeff and Jerry Show, this is Jeff saying thanks for watching and listening to the Jeff and Jerry Show, and enjoy.